Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Peace and prayers be upon Muhammad, the Prophet of God. It's good to meet you again, and I shall read to you some of the reflections contained in the book Seeking the Path, Al-Ba'th an al-Tariq, from which I read to you previously. The first reflection: sometimes our actions may be represented by moving around the outward side of a circle, when in fact we should be moving towards the center of the circle, which may symbolize our aims in life. In other words, direction is vital in our quest for what we aspire to. So often, institutions and individuals act irrationally to the extent that rationality requires the close intertwining of action with aims or goals. The second reflection: the activities of a scientist, social or natural, may be illustrated by reference to how a chemist prepares a medicine, combining the correct balance of substances and elements. By analogy, a scientist or historian tries to apprehend the varying influences affecting reality and society: the historical, the political, the physical, the economic, the human, the religious, the environmental. Competent people of knowledge and scholarship accurately gauge the varied influences or variables without underemphasizing one factor or overemphasizing another. In other words, a holistic approach is sometimes laudable for a scholar who represents reality by understanding myriad influences, just like a chemist who contrives the right balance of elements and substances in a medicine. Yet another approach is to try as much as possible to isolate a single variable and gauge its influence on reality. The pitfall here may be a segmented view of things that pivots around a single variable, thereby overlooking the impact of other variables which in combination produce reality. Another reflection: some perceive extraordinary phenomena and occurrences in nature and society as acts of God, as if God intervened solely in those phenomena. Actually, God intervenes and produces every occurrence, law, and event in the universe. This He does through sequences of causes and effects which He creates. In essence, God is the supreme actor in the cosmos, and there is naught that occurs outside of His will and behest.